Hello friends, here is Gert from waldbahner.de. I got a couple of questions the last weeks how my turnout mechanisms, shown here in this video sequence, are made and how they work. So here is a short description on those. The mechanism itself is made very simple from 4mm metal rod. You can use aluminum, brass or steel, whatever you like. You also need some luster terminals. They should be designed to take 4mm round material. You need a switch and some kind of handle at the end of the rod and some plywood scrap as you see here in this view. Installing those turnout mechanism is very simple. I start by drilling a hole through the layout outside frame where I like to place the mechanism. This hole should be 4.5 to 5mm in diameter, just to take the main rod. And I make a second block of wood with a hole at the same position, which is glued in place with hot glue, which acts as the second bearing for the main rod. When inserting the main rod from 4mm round material, I also place two luster terminals on this rod. The upper one is used in combination with a simple electro switch. Important is that the lever of the switch reaches into one of the knobs where the screws are in. You will see it later in action. And in this case, if you move the rod now, the luster terminal will activate the switch between the both positions, and this will act mechanically as the end position of the whole mechanism. And electrically, you can use the same switch to power the electrofrogs if needed. Switch is glued in place with hot glue as well on a shim from plywood. Let's come to the second luster terminal. This one is used to connect the turnout mechanism with the turnout itself. I start by drilling holes 1mm diameter just beside the main rod and in front of the metal block which is inside plastic housing. I then run a 1mm wire through one pair of those holes, bend them to a U with pliers, and then push them back so that the open end of the U is going through the second pair of holes. This will be strong enough. In most cases you can use epoxy or hot glue to fix it if you like. The open end of the wire is then bent to run through the throw bar of the turnout above. I drill 6mm holes through the baseboard where the wire runs through. The big advantage of using luster terminals in this case is that you can loosen the screws inside, adjust everything and tighten the screws again. So it's very simple to install and to adjust. And here is the whole mechanism in action now. As you can see, the upper luster terminal is operating the switch and the lower one will operate the throw bar of the turnout itself. If you have further questions on this turnout mechanism, feel free to contact me about my web blog, and I wish you a good time. Bye.